Good afternoon. The first item of business this afternoon is themed question time, and the theme for this session is finance and sustainable growth. Shirley-Anne Somerville.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. Can I welcome the work done by the Scottish Futures Trust and the Scottish Government to establish the National Housing Trust, a move which 10 councils, including the City of Edinburgh, have already expressed an interest in, and one which will hopefully allow this city to further expand its programme of social housing after years of inaction by the previous Labour administration. So can I therefore ask the Cabinet Secretary to tell us the scale of the financial benefit that this will bring to the construction sector and how many homes he hopes this will create for Scotland?
Cabinet Secretary.
Shirley-Anne Somerville raises another project that the Scottish Futures Trust is involved in, which I didn't mention in the list that I gave to Mr McNulty. But the financing model of the National Housing Trust is expected to leverage in approximately £140 million of external funding to provide up to 2,000 mid-market homes that will be initially available for rental, and I think that's a very positive contribution to tackling what is a significant challenge in relation to affordable housing in Scotland.
Questions on education and lifelong learning. Question number 3, Shirley-Anne Somerville.
To ask the Scottish Government what steps it is taking to prevent homophobic bullying in schools.
Brown.
Can I thank the member for the question? Scotland's schools must be inclusive, welcoming places where everyone can work and learn, irrespective of their sexual orientation or gender identity. And good relationships and positive behaviour in schools are fundamental to the delivery of Curriculum for Excellence. The Government has funded Learning and Teaching Scotland, LTS, and LGBT Youth Scotland to develop a toolkit to provide schools and teachers with the confidence, skills and support to prevent homophobia and deal with homophobic incidents. Every secondary school in Scotland was issued with a copy of a toolkit for teachers dealing with homophobia and homophobic bullying in Scottish schools in February 2009. We have also part-funded Stonewall Scotland to develop a DVD resource of the play Fit, launched in March 2010. And this film complements the toolkit for teachers and can be used as a resource to explore issues to meet a range of experiences and outcomes in the third, fourth and senior phases of Curriculum for Excellence. Furthermore, the Government has developed national guidance on the Equality Act Sexual Orientation Regulations 2007, which make discrimination on the grounds of sexual orientation unlawful in a number of areas, including learning settings.
Shirley-Anne Somerville.
Can I thank the Minister for his answer? The DVD Fits, which he referred to in his initial answer, produced by Stonewall Scotland, has now been distributed to local authorities across the country. The response from teachers and pupils who have seen it has been extremely positive, and they see the film as representing an excellent tool for tackling homophobic bullying. Given that a recent Stonewall survey said that 41% of LGBT pupils had experienced physical bullying and a frightening 17% have had death threats, will the Minister undertake to encourage local authorities to ensure as much as possible that this DVD is seen by as many people in Scotland, particularly children, as we can?
I can confirm, as the member says, that Learning and Teaching Scotland have distributed a copy of the Fit DVD to every single secondary school in the country. We will explore, though, with Learning and Teaching Scotland how we might further highlight this resource, and of course I and my colleagues will continue to promote this excellent film at every opportunity. Both Respect Me and the Positive Behaviour team are also aware of the DVD, and Respect Me have highlighted the Fit DVD alongside other anti-bullying films and resources on their website.
Good afternoon. Questions, Health and Wellbeing. Shirley-Anne Somerville.
Thank you, Deputy Presiding Officer. Can I draw the Minister's attention to a recent answer by his colleague Stuart Stevenson, which highlights that the total Scottish Government expenditure on the Edinburgh Trams project has reached £353 million and rising, a total which could have built tens of thousands of homes both in the capital and elsewhere. Does he agree with me that this funding would have been better spent on tackling Edinburgh's housing shortage and the money that's already been contributed to Edinburgh, both from the Kickstart Council housing and from any Barnett consequentials which may follow, and the money should be spent on that rather than on an ill-gotten transport project?
Mr.
Presiding Officer, I have a great deal of sympathy with the points made by Shirley-Anne Somerville. Very clearly, there are many priorities for spending in Edinburgh, and this party and this government certainly did not regard the money spent on the tram as a higher priority than housing or indeed other essential services such as education and health. So I have every sympathy with the argument she puts forward.